Hello, I'm Retroruzik81, also known as Ryan M. or Ryan Michael Salazar, or Salazar, like an American. This is what happened in a church, and this is what happened in real life. And maybe there's a correlation that inspired me to do something from a movie, but the act of wanting the upper hand, but having to lower the upper hand because society doesn't understand me. Because society, I feel, discriminates against me. Actually, leave the girl alone. Or how does it go? What if I was Arabic? What if I was American? Leave the girl alone. He's the American shithead who makes chicks with bricks. Why would I raise my upper hand in a church? Why? Am I trying to be southpaw? Or am I trying to be a human standing up for his human rights? Or for my parents' human rights? Why am I offended? What if I give the context of coming from another culture? Because see, I live in a society where I'm friends with Muslim people too, and they may have been my friends for many years. I'm thinking maybe in trying to translate it, maybe like the way they think is the way I think too. But the reason for that is because my skin tone is Spanish, and maybe I'm not Americanized. You see, maybe I'm more Latin, or like an Arabic person, like Latin. See, this is the world I come from. The world I come from is like that, and it's basically just misinterpreted. So I'm gonna give a story, tell everybody a story where this happened. Okay, so it happened at a church in my community, and what happened. Why did I raise my upper hand? I'll tell you why. Okay, what happened is I go into a church, and me and my mother go into church. We sit down, and then there's this deacon that runs, like literally dashes, runs to that chair and touches the jacket. What happened is some girl or somebody left their jackets, left their coats on the chairs. There's nowhere to sit in this church. Okay? There's nowhere to sit. We're looking for a place to sit. We came to a church that welcomes everybody called South Point in Trenton. And you know what happens? This deacon talks with a high-pitched voice, and he says, "Don't touch that jacket. It's not your jacket." And he's touching my mother, literally touching my mother. In police terminology, that's considered assault in America. And I'm really offended that, this stranger runs up behind me and my mother and touches the jacket, but not just touches the jacket, also makes body contact with my mother. Now, if I was Arabic, they'd want to punch that American person in the face. They'd want to assault him. But you can't just do that. So that's why I raised my hand like I was going to do something. And maybe there's could be people that are other deacons. They're not going to understand me, you see. They could be having a gun ready to lock and load. Well, that's why I didn't just, blow. I may have loaded, but I didn't blow. And you see, I'm equally matched too. But this is the way I think. You see, so this is why I got offended. And that's why That's one reason I don't really go to church. Generally speaking, I don't really like going to churches around my community. I don't even like church, honestly. But that's the way I think. Whatever religion I want to study, whatever belief system I want to follow is my business. But I may have parents that, make their own choices, and they're my parents and I love them. And so I think like I want to protect them. I want to protect their honor. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor my family. I'm a good son. I'm a good man. But that's why this happened. And, you know, I'm just giving that truth out because I think that may have ruined my reputation around this community in my history. Um, how do people remember me wearing a black jacket? I mean, I've got the helix ladders of Ryuzuki, but I can't help that people get, jealous of me. And if you don't understand me, you should talk to me. Don't talk to me like about me. I don't prefer people talking about me. Come to me face to face and tell me what you think, and I'll tell you what I think. And thank you. This is Rich Ryuzuki 81.